Welcome back. So let's do some animation. Let's prepare the scene first. Lamp sitting right in the middle of the world. So we need to change. Kind of maybe need to go over here, I believe. But before that, let's hide the empties. And I tested this rig. I noticed these shapes are not doing what they need to do. I may be doing, but I'm not happy with the result. If I rotate this one is not going to follow. So to solve that, let's do some change to the custom shapes. Grab this and go make it circle. So this one is for, let me see, rotating this shade. So let's go change the rotation to 90° Z and bigger. And grab this one, same shape. And let's do 90° towards Y as well. X and Z, so with that. And let's go make it small. Right about there. So that's gonna be neck. So let's go ahead and grab everything in object mode. All right. Side view, bring back the background. I have the original animation right here. So if I go and scrub through the animation, you see our first landing, it's kinda inside the frame, half through the frame. Next one is in front of the R. So let me hide the BG right here. Let's not use the Epic pen and use annotation. So hold D. So first one, not first one, the in front of the R going right there. And if I'm not wrong, the next one would be between A and R, right about here. So based on that, this one, the inside frame, goes maybe over here or something. And we need another one right here, because we here 2 step before entering the frame. So I'm gonna mark 2 extra frame right there. And let's go do a little bit more marking. Next one would be in between A and X right here. The other one is a short one. No, this is not the short one. It goes at the base of the X. And next, a short jump goes here and slides to here. So it's gonna be jump, 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 and short jump slide. So let's see how high it jumps. Let's go back. It goes like that. And short jump and a slide. Right there. The last one, it's not right, so let's go do that again. All right. So we need to put our model right here then. Let me go ahead and inside the view annotation, change this one to yellowish color. And now let's grab everything in object mode and move it over here. Enter pose mode, A, just to be safe, go to pose and apply this pose as resting pose. So this is our resting pose right now. All right, I'm gonna go and put 12 frame between every jump and 3 frames for the landing, anticipation, and start jumping, start stretching. So for start, going to be 3 frame, then it goes down, anticipate, then start jumping, so goes at the middle. It's gonna be 6 frame. Then we need some action with the base rotating or acting to the stretch. It goes in frame or 3 frame after frame 3. So that's 6 frame after frame 3. And here we need 3 frame right here and 3 frame base rotates like that. And if we successfully make this first jump, you're gonna duplicate it all the way to here. Then for the last smaller jump, we're gonna do some editing to the height, and there goes the last jump. So let's go start then. All right, I need timeline to have access to these buttons and also the auto key. Access to keying right here and scribing. Maybe load this sound, maybe not. And this is pot player, by the way, if you're curious. I pinned it up here and inside the setting here to the, where is it, the skin, where's the skin? Here I checked this auto hide top and bottom part, so player controls and header. So that's that. And also going forward and backward with D and F key on my keyboard. So there goes the pot player setting or controls. Another window we need right here. Let's go drag one more up here, down here. So right there. So this one goes to the graph editor. Alrighty. And in the quick favorite menu right here, I have the keyframe handle types and interpolation and easing. Those are located right here. Handle type, interpolation, and easing. So you can right click and put them in the quick menu. So I can access all of that with simple keyboard shortcut, meaning Q. So let's go ahead and start. So enable your auto key right here. So let's go ahead, hit A and delete a key right. Oh, not that key. That's the annotation. So let's leave that. So let's go 3 frame. By the way, the where is it? Frame rate is 24 frame per second, and here timing stretch 100 old, 100 new. So nothing changed there. We got 3 frame in front. I'm gonna use this gizmo. Yep, something's not right here. This bone, I believe it's rotated in wrong axis. So let me go to edit mode quickly. Put the bone in front. First, let's go and activate the axis and go to local X. Maybe back to pose mode. And now let's go create this root again. and make it bigger. Maybe. So back to the animation. We need 3 frames. 3 or 2? So let's see. If I go the first frame for landing, 1 frame for sitting down or pushing down, another for leaving this location. Yeah, we need 3. So let's go to the frame 15, grab and go to the next landing position, back to frame 3, and hover over the 3D view and Alt G. So we go on 3 frame right here and 12 frame right here. This is the landing. We need 2 frames right here. And from frame 17, we need to go to frame 29 right here. Next landing. Back here, 1, 2, 3. Grab this frame, Shift D, and hit X. Grab, go right here. So we're stopping for 3 frames, then going to next stop. Same thing right here. So let's start with duplication. So duplicate and hit G, X, and your how much you need to go. In this case, 3 frame. I have the hotkey of G, X, enter, 1 enter. So it's gonna be 1 frame. I wanna hit 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 frame right here. So we are in the frame 31. So we need to go for 43 right here. And I believe we are entering the frame, right? No, we entered the frame right here. So this is in front of the R letter or letter R. So grab this, Shift D, and GX1, GX1. So 3 frame forward. So we are in the frame 45 and plus 12, it means 57. Going right here, same deal, duplicate, and either drag it by hitting nothing. X, the only axis we can go. So 1, 2, 3. The third frame is the leaving for a stretch. So 59 then. And we go in frame 71. Right here. Shift D and 1, 2 plus this one is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the last jump, so this is the X, right? Right. Grab this, 73, and goes 85. Right? So goes here. And from here, let me go here to the video. This is the last one, so this is the landing and anticipation and leaving. So we need the 3 key right here. Duplicate. 1, 2. All right, so let's see how much it jumps compared to the previous jump. So goes here. So the length is the same. We go in the 87 to 99. Where is it? So this is so far what we got. Inside the graph editor, you can hit normalize to normalize this graph to see a little bit better. Back to a start with shift and left arrow and shift a space. In my case, in your case, there might be just a space for the start. I changed that in the splash screen. You can change it back inside the preferences. I can't because I'm using, where is it, the key map? I'm using custom hotkey, so it's not accessible right now. But if I go back to Blender, I can see that right there. Let me show you right here. So if you're using this default hotkey file, you will see this spacebar action is play tools. In my case is the search. So let me get back to my original. I'm gonna hit shift and space. This is what we got so far. All right, so another action the root bone has in this animation right here is the jump. So that's gonna be, in this case, z-axis, I believe. So the jump happens 6 frames after this frame. So right in the middle then. So grab this and let's see. Let's go and disable the x-axis, I believe. AutoKey is enabled still. Grab this and go maybe this much, and that's gonna make this jumping right there. If I go back, you see this is the action. Because this Z jump was activated when I animating the y-axis, we have this stop keys right here, right at the jump and land. So let's go do here another jump goes up here, then lands right here. So to landing, go over this key. Let's go to item and Z, make it 0. Right. To actually sync the jumps, can do some precise jumping here. So hover over this the key. Let's go 40, for example. And for this one, 40. So we might change this a little bit later on the polishing parts. So let's go the middle right there and go 40. Then here, 0. You can obviously duplicate this, but a little bit easier for me to actually go and input the numbers. So last one, back to the video. If this is 40, this is obviously 20 or something, or maybe even 15. So let's go right in the middle right here and do 20, maybe, and 0 right here. So what we got, let me see, disable this annotation, disable the auto key, then disable it, because that's gonna make a key. Back to the start. This is the animation so far. I believe 40. Yeah, far too small jump. Let's see. This is 40. We might go even 50, 55. No, 50, because actually the base is going to push into the belly, so it goes a little bit higher. Back to each frame, make it 50. So let's do 25 for the last one. Yeah, it's more like it. Now we might change the top of the jumps right here, change the graph to something else. So let's go to the set keyframe interpolation, or hit T, or as I said before, put this one to quick favorite. So let's go and change it to exponential. Let's see the result. So it goes up, then top, 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 top. Actually drops. So it's dropping heavily. You might change it later, but for now, let's keep it as exponential. So next would be control bone right here. To see all the keys, previous keys, you just hit this only show selected and you see previous key generated. So I'm just putting this right here for measurement. So this is frame 3, and 3 frame after that is the frame 6. So in this frame, let's go ahead and drag this control key and do some stretch. Go back to the frame 3 and Alt and G. So stretching. But before that, we need in frame 2 a squeeze right there. So it goes 2 to 3 to jump. But frame 1, Alt and G. Or maybe, no. Let me go back a bit. Or drag this to the frame 3. So let me delete the frame 3. And hit this one, the sitting down, being frame 3, then go, yeah, that's more like it. And it's too much. Let's go a little bit higher. And also back a bit. Sitting straight. Alright, frame 6 and frame, let me see, the higher goes little help from the annotation right here. So goes up here. So here, frame 11, maybe. Yeah. So let me change this Z jump, making me have a second guess. So back to a busier curve and maybe change it later. So goes up, and in frame 11 we're pushing this back to prepare it for landing. So goes up and lands. Frame 15. Maybe in frame 12, grab this and put it one frame forward. So goes down. In here, we're actually copying this starting point to be a continuous jumping. Let's see what we got. We just gone in x-axis and y-axis, so no z-axis animation needed. Let me hide it. Frame 15 is the landing. Let's go grab all this x and y data and duplicate. Hit X and go here in frame 15. So starts, goes up, lands again, anticipate, goes up, and here lands. So for the landing after first jump, we don't have this data right here, 3 stop after landing. So maybe back to the root right here, enable the X. No, not X, Y. And as you can see right here, we land right there. That's gonna match to the landing, but we need this much stop. So grab this key for the landing, for the root bone, duplicate X and go right here. So it stops after landing. Again, grab this, duplicate X goes here. Shift D, X, right there. So now if I go back to the control bone, this is the landing right here. So these are still selected. Let's hit duplication, Shift D, X, and go here. Now should work. Right there. Find the next landing. Or even, let's see if I hit Shift R. It's doing, yeah, it's doing good. Shift R. And the next jump. Shift R. And another Shift R. Alright, so smoothly going up, down, charge, up, down, up. So everything seems to be alright. So back to frame 6 when we start stretching. In this frame, we're actually rotating the spawn right here. All right, let's go grab the spawn and rotate it right there. Back to frame 3 when we're still on the ground. Let's go Alt and R to reset the rotation. Then we're rotating around the Z-axis, so let's go hide others. So we're going up, and here frame 12. So let me see, just grabbing the control bone. Frame 12, yeah, that's right. When we start stretching backward, let's go grab this and go like this. Then when we landing here, frame 15, Alt and R, back to rest position. So going up and landing. So let's duplicate this action along this animation spaghetti right there. So grab the Z and go to, let's see. When we actually lifting right here, frame 17. And Shift D, X, and go right here. Let's test it. All right, so let's go and hit Shift R, test it. Not bad, goes right here. We need one more. So Shift R. The last one is actually a little bit different. Starts rotating in front. So let me grab it right about here and rotate forward. Maybe even a little bit later. So GX goes here. Start. So I'm gonna duplicate this. This one, this landing. Shift D goes here. All right, and when it lands, this is our landing right here, 99. Right. So 99 then, back here, and Alt R. Let's see everything together. Back to start. And let's see, where's the last land right here. I'm gonna decrease the end frame to 100, 101. Not bad actually. Let's go to the camera view. So we might need a little bit more polish later, but let's go do the last jump. So 99 will be our last landing. So here, let's skip it 99 and where is it? This. So 99, 100 and 101. So let's go grab this 99 keyframe, duplicate it, X, and go 1 and 201. All right. Then slide where to here. So how much frame we need? It lands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. So slides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 6 frames. Enable the auto key. Go right here. This time, after landing, maybe 3 frames is too much. So let's go and grab these two last frames. This is the slide. This is the stop after landing. So let's go G and X 1 frame back. Lands, immediately slides right there. Right. So that's good. Let's go for the control one. So going up and down here. This is the landing. This is the 99 and 100 frame right there. So let's go frame 99, Alt and G. So we're going back to the rest. And from here, all the way to a slide, go down. So sits right here. So maybe even grab this right there. G, X, and here to 104 to 106 goes a bit down, but before that it's a little bit higher, then to 6 goes all the way down. Right, so another thing we need to add is the neck animation. So back to the start. When we go up in frame 6 right here, let's grab the neck and rotate it towards the ground. Back to frame 3 right here, and Alt R. Back to rest pose. Right there and here. So frame 15. Let's just do the Z-axis, Shift D and X. Let's go here again. So sits down, looking at the ground, goes up, slightly back, again, look down. So let's go ahead and duplicate a bunch of times. Shift R. Looking too much down. So let's go make a copy first. And back to this frame. Let's see how much we looking down actually. goes 45. Let's go 40. And do the same for all of these frames right there. So grab all of them. So GY. And do something like this. So we are almost done. Let's go all the way back. Here we're sliding. So maybe even after this landing, reset the rotation and keep it in the pose, rest pose right here, all the way through. So we might need a little bit more sitting down at the frame 99. So let's go push it a bit down. Yeah, much better. So we have this so far. This part happening a little bit too fast, I believe. The sliding, I mean. Let me see the root bone. Y slide. So let's grab everything we have in frame 1.6. So hit A in the 3D viewport. And GX go maybe 10. See the result. Yeah, much better. All right. Next, we will jump on the eye. But before that, we have to look at the eye. And let's see how much the distance between this text and the lamp. So if I were to jump naturally, I will do something like this. All right, so this is the landing zone. Let me do another annotation. Maybe here. So let's go grab everything. Text, Pixar, and I. Let's go grab, push them back, and the auto key is disabled, by the way. Let's go maybe over here. Let me see that through camera and render. Yeah, looking good. All right, now to force the shade to look at the eye, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. And inside bone constraint, let's go ahead and add the locked track. Choose the eye. All right. We're gonna rotate along the local x-axis. All right. And where's the eye pivot point? Right in the middle, so it's not right. Go put the pivot to the geometry. Now it's looking at the eye through the animation with this constraint right here. If it's rotated in the wrong way, just change the axis. And you have something called influence slider. We're going to animate this later. All right. So with this one, actually looking at the eye from beginning. So if I look at the lamp from front view, it's actually looking at the eye from start. I wanted that to start on top of the X right here. So let's go find the highest point of the jump right here, 79. Back to this one right there. And I'm gonna drop the influence to 0 and add a key right there. All right. And let's go one frame front. Make it 100%. So just notice the eye and the land. Still looking at it. And looking at it right here. So I'm gonna keep it this influence of 100%. Later, when we start jumping on the eye, we need to drop this before jump. So far, we have this. Go to camera view, back to start and play. You can look a little bit faster. Let me see. Yeah. So let's grab this. Start looking at it right here. Grab this one and GX right there. So I know this is right here, maybe even faster. So it needs some time to go from 0 to 100. GX. Good. I'm gonna stop here, save the project, and start preparing for jump on the eye. And possibly rig the eye.